Alright guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to create a quick beginner's guide and some other stuff that might help you on this game. First, let's talk about the game schedule. This game follows a fixed schedule that you can use to plan ahead for spending your gems or other resources. So here is the schedule. Every update is on Thursday, and events run for 22 days, starting from Thursday and ending on Thursday again. Usually we have 2 new units related to each event. The first unit is released on the first day of the event, and the second unit arrives on the second week of the event. Also on Thursday. For example, this collaboration event started on the 21st, a Thursday, and we got 2 event unit this time as part 1. This was an exception. I'm unsure if in the future they will also release 2 event units for part 1 or not. So that means we will get the second event unit, which in this case is Oikatsu, on the 28th, which is today. So that's all for the event schedule. It basically starts on Thursday and has 2 parts of event unit release in the first and the second weeks. Next, there's a thing called an enemy banner or a permanent unit banner. This banner usually comes in the 3rd week of the event. So in this case, it will come later on April 4. This new unit is usually permanent and will have the same element as the realm boss of the next Armageddon or guild battle, unless the boss is white element. Although there is an exception when Louis release is a limited unit and her banner replaces the enemy banner. Next, there's also a banner called the Shadow Festival banner or Shadow Fest. It's basically a banner with powerful limited unit, and the rate for SS character to appear in this banner is increased, usually by 1.5 times. This banner usually comes where usually broken characters appear, and for new players or free-to-play, I recommend pulling for Shadow Festival character first, since they are usually the core characters for some teams. In this case, the next fest banner will be on the April 11. Lastly, for the Armageddon or guild battle schedule, it's always on Friday, the next day after the Shadow Fest banner is released. So in this case, it will be on April 12th. That's all for the basic schedule of the game. You can memorize this and plan ahead for your spending in this game. Alright, so now I'm just going to give a quick explanation about battle mechanics that will help you in some cases. That is action cancel or skill cancel. Maybe some of you are already familiar with this from a certain game. So it's basically a mechanic that lets you cancel your character's current action and move to the next action in their loop action using the strike combo. So how can this mechanics help you? Well, I'm going to give a quick example right now. You can look at the enemy debuff or rows in this. And as you can see right now, the enemy boss does the ultimate at around 39 seconds left without strike combo because the seal from Ita and stun from Rose wear off. Now let's see when I use the strike combo. As you can see, Ita, seal and Rose stun applies again before the enemy does the ultimate. So what I do here is I use a strike combo when Rose is doing her normal attack motion to cancel that and make her do her next move. So it will make her stun apply again at 39 seconds left and slow down the enemy's ultimate timing. While this is only a simple example, there's a lot more you can do with this, such as canceling skills that don't do damage to make your units do skill that do damage a lot more often, and other more. So keep in mind that the character's action will only be cancelled if the character itself is included in the strike combo. If you do a 3-strike combo and Rose or Ita aren't included in there, when then their action will not be cancelled and will continue the current action instead. So lastly in here, I will tell you what to focus on this game for beginners. It's recommended to push your main story first, because each time you clear main story chapter, your cap of this sandwich will increase by 1. Each sandwich gives you an extra 10 stamina each day. So if you clear all the main story, you will get extra 310 stamina each day, which is a lot. Other than that, also push your 7 Shadow Chronicle, as it is a place for you to farm equipment for your characters and shard to unlock non-limited characters. There's also Sanctuary, where you can get gems and this reset each week, so also do that. And of course, do your daily mission every day, as it also gives you gems and other stuff. While this is not really recommended, there's also a thing called comeback login bonus. You need to not log in for a week, and when you come back and log in after a week, you're going to get that. Although you can get more gems from this rather than playing normally, you will miss a lot of daily stamina and your character's progress will be slow. So it's not really recommended for new players. And of course, special occasion like collab right now and anniversary give you more gems rather than using the comeback login bonus. So think carefully before you do this. Also, join a guild so you can participate in the Armageddon and add stuff to your guildmates. Armageddon will give you these stones. 10 of these stones can be used as a replacement for 1 dupe of any character. So these stones are really valuable. You can also get these stones from event shop. They usually give you 1 stone each event, if I'm not mistaken. The last tip is to spend your gems wisely, especially if you're free to play, as if you already clear all your story, your gem source will be reduced a lot. I recommended only pulling for fast character, and only pull if you have enough for PT, which is 56 gems and plus an extra 13 rolls to trade for their weapon. So total around 64,000 gems. Only pull for limited characters that are broken or you desperately need for your team. It's really a tough choice even for myself, since I'm already have enough for PT. I'm still thinking whether I should pull for this collab character or wait for the next fast character. So in conclusion, if you are new, then do this. 1. Do your dailies every day. Prioritize pushing your main story, as it gives you more stamina and 7 Shadow Chronicle for your equipment farming. Do your Sanctuary each week for some extra gems. Join a guild and participate in the Armageddon for Awakening Stones. Don't forget to do your events. Only spend your gems if you have a PT ready. Shadowfest banner recommended. Don't spend your gems on event character on day 1. Wait for the part 2 units and the enemy banner units to be released first. And that's all for this video. I hope this helped some of you. Feel free to comment if you don't understand something or just want to ask a question. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!